Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Aries for March of 2012. This also applies if you have an Aries ascendant. So my dear Aries, first of all, happy birthday. For those of you that have birthdays this month, I wish you a really happy birthday and a very happy, healthy and successful year ahead. So much happening this month. Your ruler Mars is retrograde all month until April 14th of next month. And we also, from March the 12th, have a Mercury retrograde. So quite a lot happening. And what I think this is going to mean for you, Aries, is very much you reassessing everything in your life, having another look at situations, maybe problems that you've been facing, and having another look from a different perspective. This Mars retrograde, probably best start with this, because Mars retrograde only happens every 2 years and 2 months. And with it being your ruler, it's going to affect you probably more than many of the other signs. It's in your 6th house this is happening. So you may find that you haven't got quite as much energy as you normally have. You won't be able to put your energy in a lot of different directions. You may have to really focus it. And especially you will need to look at your work area. You may need to re-examine your goals in your work, each and every goal that you've got. Why do you want that goal? Why are you working so hard? Are you working at a particular job to get somewhere else? And are you going to get where you want? You're going to have to look at your goals as far as your work is concerned. Maybe reassess your relationships in the workplace. If you're an employer, how are you getting on with your employees? Do you need to make some changes? If you're an employee, how are you getting on with your bosses? And maybe do you need to be self-employed? Do you need to get away from being told what to do? Aries, you don't like particularly being told what to do, most of you anyway. So this is very much time as well to reassess your health goals. What it is you're doing for exercise, why you're doing that particular exercise. Maybe you go to the gym, but you're hating going to the gym. Maybe you need to find a different way of exercising that you enjoy more. Aries, very often you like to be out and about and doing things and very hands-on, especially in the workplace. So I think a lot of this is going to come up with this Mars retrograde. It's about questioning every single goal that you have. Also, you need to look at issues around fear and courage, because Aries is quite courageous, but maybe there are some fears that have been stopping you moving ahead, particularly in this work area. This first week of the month, we've got the Sun opposite Mars. So Mars, again, your ruler, could be a little bit of irritability, could be some confrontations. Don't suppress your emotions. Make sure that you get them out, because if you do suppress emotions, this can, during a Mars retrograde, lead to accidents or to sickness sometimes. So important just to release it, no matter how you do, even if it's just going outside and having a shout. So the second week of the month, now this is a very optimistic time potentially, particularly as far as finances are concerned, because we've got Jupiter conjunct Venus for you in your 2nd house of finance. So this could be very lucky for money. You could have a sudden windfall. There could be a celebration. It could also be a good time for anything connected with love as well, with this Venus conjunct Jupiter as well, a very sensual time, maybe just for having a nice massage or soaking in the bath, doing something very sensual in that 2nd week of the month. 3rd week of the month, we've got the Sun conjunct Mercury for you in your 1st house, and of course it's birthday times for you as well. So the first 2 weeks of the month, I would strongly advise you to think about your year, how it's gone, and what it is you want for this coming year, because birthday's coming up. That's really like New Year's coming for you. So what are the goals you're wanting for yourself? Really think about that. And with the Sun being conjunct Mercury in the 3rd week of the month, this is going to mean more interactions, more conversations. Careful Be careful that you don't talk too much, because very often with Sun conjunct Mercury, there's a lot of talking going on, but not so much listening. So make sure you're really listening, because as Mercury is retrograde from the 12th of this month until the 4th of April, there can be misunderstandings between you and other people, and particularly it's probably going to affect your relationships, because it is between the 1st and the 7th house. And you have been going through a lot of lessons regarding relationships, issues about control, manipulation, all kinds of lessons around relationships that you've been learning, Aries. And this 3rd week of the month, it's probably going to be tested even more. It's a very good time for studying, for learning. And also, 3rd week of the month, there could be some surprises, because we do have the Sun conjunct Uranus in your 1st house. So it could even be a very nice birthday surprise. The 4th week of the month, we've got the Sun square to Pluto from your 1st to your 10th houses, which could mean some issues with people in authority. I'd be careful about speeding and also getting parking tickets during this time. We've also got Mars opposite to Neptune, so you may find that your energy isn't quite as high this very last week of the month, and you may need to deal with some people who are dishonest in the workplace. It would be very good to work alone, or possibly to do some social work and help others. That would be very good during this influence of Mars opposite to Neptune. All month we've got Jupiter trine to Pluto, so this could be a time for you from your 2nd to your 10th house. So this could be a time of professional success and also some gains in money and resources coming to you. It's also an opportunity to resolve situations in your life that have troubled you for a while. So there you have it, my dear Aries, a jam-packed full month. Try not to scatter your energies, but focus them on the most important things. I wish you a great month and a very happy birthday. If you'd like to subscribe to my free newsletter, please go online, take a look at my website, or if you'd like a reading or just want to get in touch, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.